Hello! Last week at the craft group we all made these little boxes out of our Christmas cards, and they're cute little boxes that you can put little trinkets in. And I thought, since some of us wasn't able to come to the craft group, I thought I would make this little video and show you how to make them, and then nobody feels they missed out with the craft group. So this one's from, quite cute, aren't they? I've got a bit of a cough, so excuse me cough if I start coughing. So I've got some of me Christmas cards here. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, I've got a cup of tea next to me, so hopefully that'll do. I can't use cards that are handmade like this. And this lovely card I got from Sue. Thank you very much, Sue. That was beautiful. So I'll put them aside. Square cards are good. I've used up all my square cards. But I have, hey, look at this. I have a card from my little shop. So I'll just open this up. And I'll make the first one with a square card, because that'll show you how easy it is. So we'll make the first one out of a square card, because it's easy, because the first thing you got to do is turn the piece of card into a square. If you start off with a square card, then half of your job is done, isn't it? What you need is a pair of scissors, a ruler and a pencil, and that's all you need. So I'll put them over there. So the first thing you got to do is make your square. Now, because I'm using a square card, it already is square, so I don't need to worry about that. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut my card in half. Now, I'll use the scissors for this. There you go. And that's my card in half. So that's step one. Next step is you've got to make the back side of the card, what you have your writing on, and the back of the card. You have to make this smaller than the front side so it fits into each other. So what I have found is that if you make it a centimetre smaller, then that works pretty well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to measure across and just mark a rough centimetre across. I'm making this 14 centimetres instead of, it's just 15 centimetres. So there's that one. So I need to cut off there. For quickness, you can do this with scissors. For quickness, I'm going to use a knife. Don't use knives unless you're responsible or you get someone responsible to do it for you. So yeah, that's that side off. So this side also has to be 14 centimetres to make it a square as well. Oh, goodness me. And he will remember his own. There we go. So that makes that a square as well. There you go. And these two little bits I've cut off go pop in the bin. Right. Next thing you do, you want to find the centre of the card. So I'm going to use my ruler and mark corner to corner. And I'm just going to draw a little pencil line in there. And then I'm going to go the other corner to corner. There you go. And mark the centre in there. And while I'm at it, I'm going to do it with the front card as well. So corner to corner. I'll go the other way. There we are. Right. Let me just have a little swig of my tea. Oh, goodness me. Mother Nature. Her coughs are terrible. Right. So the next step, we need to fold our corners into the centre. So, off we go. Look, I use expensive cards on my cards, which makes it very stiff. But there we are. And what I'm going to do, this is... Sharon's mum taught me this little trick, is fold opposite corners in. Just makes it neater. And then these opposite corners in, makes that neater. Oh dear. And then there we are, our corners are in. And then we open up. I'll show you what, we'll do both cards at the same time. Move the knife out of the way because that's not good. So, oh, that's my heating coming on. I didn't realise, I've had this little heater for ages. I never realised if you turned it down, it comes on and off as the temperature drops. I didn't use it this year because I thought it's so expensive to run. Oh dear. What am I like? Right, so I'm folding all four corners in. There you go. And there you are. And then we'll fold them out again. So we've got... Now, you don't need to do this little bit, but I'm just going to draw the lines that we've marked, that we've folded, just so you can see them clearer. But you don't do this. This is just for the camera. There you are. So that's what we've folded, is that folding there. Right. Now the next fold we need is this here. Now because this is so thick, it's quite difficult, so you just get some welly behind it, fold that in, turn it round, and fold that into the centre. There you go. And then I'm going to unfold that and do it this side. Okay, so you can see what we've done now. Let's open it up. Oh dear, we've got a lot. Now this is where it gets a bit complicated because we've got so many folds now. So we've got this fold here and this fold here. And I can hear my cat messing about. So the last thing we need is the cat appearing. And we've got this fold here. And we've got this fold here. And this fold here. And this fold. We've got a lot of folds. I'm going to show you on this one. So we've done the corner to the centre. So the next one is folding the edges into the centre. Oh, there we are. There we go. Right. So here we are. This is the front page. There we are. So the next thing we have to do, let's go to a red pen to show it. So you've got all these folds on your card, and what we're cutting is we're just going to cut down there and down there, and then on the opposite edge down there and down there. So pick two corners, and that's where we're going to cut, where the red line is. Okay, that's what we've got to cut first. So I'll get my scissors. There we go. Turn it around. Cut there. Cut there. Right. Then the next cut is, if you see where you've cut, you've got these little triangles. The next cut is to cut them off. Okay. That's one. That's two. 3, 4. There we are. Let's move them aside. Okay. Now for the magic. I always forget, so I have to stop here and have a swig of tea and a think. And spill me tea while I'm at it. So the sides with the flaps, these flaps here, you want to fold the corners in. Lift up your flaps and fold them in like that. Okay, and then these sides without the flaps, you lift it up and you tuck it in. There you are. Turn it round, lift it up and tuck it in. There you go. And there's the top of the box. And this one's got a frog on it. I might give this to Karen because I think she likes frogs. So let's do that again with this bottom one. So I've not marked the folds here, so we just have to remember. So we choose which corners we want, and then I'm cutting. If you imagine there's the centre square, so I'm cutting to the centre square. There you go, and I'm cutting on this side. Turn around. Cut to the centre square, and again, and then I'm just going to cut the corners off. There we go, 2, 3, 4. There you are. And then I'll wear the sides with the flaps on. I fold the points down, lift it up and fold the edges in, fold all my flaps in, there you go. And then lift this side, tuck that one in, lift this side, tuck that one in, and there's the bottom of the box. And hopefully, if everything's right, it should fit perfectly. There you go. And there's a little box. Now, I'll put that there. Let's have a look. Let's do it again, this time with one of my nice fancy cards. Look at this beautiful one. I was thinking earlier, you know how much someone loves you by how much they've spent on a card, haven't they? Is that one from? But then saying that, I didn't send cards to anyone this year, so... Oh, is that my doorbell? Right, let's go on to my doorbell, hang on. Hey, I'm back. Right, that was Emma turning up. Anyway, she's going to make a cup of tea, have you? Go make a cup of tea, Emma, because the kettle's brewed. Oh, let me get my breath back. So, if you've got a card that's not square, let's use this one. This is from Karen. I'm going to take the inside out. Sorry, Karen. I hope she didn't think I'd keep these cards forever. She's probably watching this going, oh, I spent money on that card and you've just torn it up. She loves me. So if you've got a card that's not square, so this one's not square, you see, you've got to measure the short side. Oh, my neighbour's hammering as well, I can hear that. And this is 16 centimetres in width. You can see that. So I'm going to have the snowmen, I think. So I want to measure up, and it wants to be, I'm going to do it from the inside because that means any pencil markings are not on the outside of the card. That would be useful, wouldn't it, Joy? There we go, on the inside of the card, 16 centimetres. I'm just going to do it in the centre here, 16 centimetres. And do it at the edge here, 16 centimetres. And then there we go. I've got mince pies in here, Emma. There's my fan coming on again. Oh, there you go. And there's the line that I cut. Let's get my scissors and cut that line. Throw that in the bin, and then cut the centre. And there you have your 2 squares to do that card. So I'm just going to finish these cards off. I'm going to take the centimetre off here, and then, you know, off the inside of the card, and then I'm going to fold these cards, and then that'll be us done. That's a quick little video, isn't it? Right, here we go. It is a good thing, Lord, it is a good thing, the Lord, walking in the light of God. Walk, 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 walk in the light. Walk, 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 walk in the light. Oh, nearly stabbed myself then. That's not useful. Look, when you're cutting, you always put the ruler on the big piece of paper, not the little one, to save your fingers. Don't do what I do, folks. I've cut that side, and you cut this side. Walking in the light of God. Walk, 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 walk in the light. There we go. So, first of all, find my centre. And find my centre here. Do 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 do. I think that banging, I think that's his washing machine. Walking in the light of God. Walk, 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 walk in the light. There we go. Into the centre. Into the centre. It's no longer, we sang this in church yesterday. It's no longer I that liveth, but Christ that liveth in me. It's no longer I that liveth, but Christ that liveth in me. In me, in me, Jesus is alive in me. There we are. It's no longer I that liveth, but Christ that liveth in me. Scissors. Right, oh, it's going to have a nice little snowman on the front of the box. There we go. See how quick and easy it is once you get going. Have a little factory going. There you go. Look at that. Now next year, because Karen sent me this card, next year I'm going to send her the card back as a box. I'm going to put a little sweetie in the box for her, and that can be her present. And she won't know that she's actually paid for the box in the first place. Unless she watches this video. But then she's got a year to go, so in a year's time she'll have forgotten what card she sent me. And I wonder if you did that and sent everyone back their card as a box with a sweetie inside, I wonder how many people would recognise the card and realise that we're being cheapskates and sending the cards back to them. Oh, that's my cat. And my cat flap. She's honestly, my cat. You can hear her. Oh, she's met the neighbour's cat. She's about to have a fight in the doorway. Even though my neighbour's cat has one eye and it can't get in the cat flap, she still thinks that she needs to fight him. Honestly. Oh, see, now someone's beeping their horn. How noisy is it round where I live? No peace and quiet. No peace for the wicked. Right, I'm going to put, look, if you have sharp knives, keep them in something. Save accidents. There we are. And then I'll fold this in. Fold this in. And there's a nice another box. That one's for Karen for Christmas. There you go, 2 boxes. Oh, I said that one was for Karen though, because she likes frogs. Oh dear, I'm stuck now. So there you go. That's your Christmas cards into boxes. And I might see some of you on Wednesday. All right, bye.